Check it out, Bum Shadows here with another live stream on a Friday night. You can even say TBI or F. Or not great. So, pretty much what I wanted to talk about before, if anyone, I just want to talk about, holy crap, a lot of retro figures coming out. Like, and it hit me like a wave of spending, baby. And like pretty much like like Hastel, TRT, what was the other company? Geez, I'm losing track. Toys, they all dropped things. I had to get most of it. And no, it's all good stuff. It just all kind of came like this week, and I'm like, man, where we are spending this week. So whole pocketbook hurts. It's injured. I had to take it into intensive care, and it's recovering from the spending that I did. In my heart of hearts, I know it's well worth it, but hey, I guess that's all that counts, right? Flatio, what's up? Pre-order the Koloff today from TRT like a sucker. Hey, just be chill, what's up? Yeah. Although I did spend a lot, that's still after making some cuts of things I would have got, and one of them I had to choose one of the Koloffs, so I got the red. They have like a variant Saturn at FC Toys, like in trunks. I had to not get that one, and then they had two crushes, and I one of them more yellow. So the ones I didn't get were like I didn't pre-order a Koloff, more purple crush if you want that, and what was the other one? Oh, Perry Saturn in the blue tights. I did sneak in and get the last minute pre-order on Adrian Adonis though, and I did pre-order all three of those. It's just I'm trying to like do what I can when I can, and it's like, oh man, this week like wiped out. So it's like, man, something else drops. I might actually cry. Come on live stream. I'll hold my figures and I'll just cry live on stream. So that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm sort of like, okay, what's gonna happen now? Who's gonna drop something? I'm gonna be like, damn it, it's gonna be like limited. You have like 2 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it feels like that. You know. So yeah, that was my story for like it was pretty much let's see, FC Toys had I'll just recite the wrestlers here. They had Kona Crush, which put a crush on his tights, what they couldn't do. They did the word Kona for my, legalities and such. So there's like two versions of that, and what I call a more yellow version and a more purple version, but they're all purple, yellow, and orange, if that makes sense. One of those. Then the more yellow one. Then there was Stars and Stripes, like Patriot and Marcus Alexander Bagwell. And although they had figures before, these are different. They're like in the tag team gear from WCW. And Gilbert. Had to get Gilbert. Come on now. So that was the Railroad FC Toys over there. Then, what's it called? Nikita Koloff. I was mentioning earlier, but Nikita Koloff pre-order came out today, I think. Yeah, earlier today. And there was a red outfit and then the more rare black outfit. Oh, I usually go for the rare ones on this one. I took a bum steer. No, not really. But yeah, actually, I steered my bum to just the red tights one because I was like, all right, realistic, afford one Nikita. I'll go for the red one. If I miss out on the one in that, so be it. What can I do? Same case with Saturn. Like it was like red. Oh, that was the other story too. And I think it's still up like on FC Toys. There's like an early bird bundle offer, and it was like Saturn in the red stripes and Gilbert. And I did that up, and if you put in like heel or you put in what's the other codes? I guess you could just use that one. And you save 10% too, and free shipping. So you can get a pretty good deal ski over there if you do the early bird ball. So with that being said, I was like, okay, I'm gonna not get the Blue Trunks Saturn. If it goes, it's one of those cases again. If it gets, what can I do? You know, at least I'll have the one. You know, it was kind of like a toss up anyway. So the bundle offer made it pretty easy and decided for. Going back. Okay, let's see. So you're excited for the 3 stages of hell? Well, no, I mean, that should be pretty good. I remember the OG one with, what's it called? Was it Triple H in Austin? Drew better win. That's what they're saying, or at least the news places are guessing or predicting that Drew's gonna win it, which would kind of make sense because, like, was how many times has he went after it and lost lately? You know. Hey, Ross in the building. What's up? Thank you, my dude. Doing well. I hope you are. Fladio, I think it's easier for me to skip FC but not TRT because I get to start at the beginning of TRT. Got everything of theirs but the Beverleys. Gotcha. Yeah, with the Beverleys, I actually pre-ordered the rare one, and I was like, I'm not gonna get the standard. I know that Epic's coming out with them, and I kind of would. And if the standard ones sell out, they sell out. But I was like, Epic's coming out with one, and I would ideally like to somehow see them, even if it's a photo side by side. But I knew the rare one. Well, first it was rare, and it was in different tights, like from a SummerSlam, I think, with the might have been the Steiners. And the fly. Oh, okay. I didn't see that there was a continue. And honestly, we should be able to get any of the TRTs and FCs after they're in stock. Yeah, they good. Sold out many of their figs. They've not been really good. Oh, but selling out. Okay. Before, unless they produce fewer figs at the time. I read that very well, first of all. Secondly, what's it called? The crushes are limited to 500, and the Perry Saturn in the blue is limited to 500. And then the other ones, the Saturn in red, is considered standard. Gilbert standard, Stars and Stripes are standard. And then, I already said this, but both of the crushes are limited to 500. So, little bit limited. I will mind you just the info. There was a limited at 250, man, and it just recently sold out. So, if that's the way you can gauge it. Although there's been a lot of Macho Mans too, so I love it anyway. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, that one. Okay. Just be chill. I really don't want to see Cody Rhodes as champ again. And fly the or hold on. Let me just continue and then I'll go back. Unless they produce fewer figs this time or their popularity exploded. Okay, gotcha. Just be chill. Cody Rhodes as champ again. I can see how the fans would be pretty tired of him. Is it time for a heel turn? I guess like The Rock was gonna do it. I guess now in retrospect, that probably would have been better than Cena turning. But as they all say, hindsight 2020. All right, what do we got here? Okay, probably I figure I should be able to get both Beverleys from TRT once in stock. Yeah, most likely. Really wanted the Beverleys, going to pre-order them and race together, but they sold out at the same time during that week. Oh, they came out the same time during that week. At least the races. Okay, I got you. Yeah, because then one pre-order starts and the other one begins. That's why, for me, I did the kind of opposite on Adrian, and then I thought, well, this is a pretty popular figure, and I don't know if I'll get it cheaper anyway. So I got it off of J&J, I think on the last day that it was available to pre-order, so I grabbed it just in case. Fly the might not get all versions of each FC, but I should be able to get one of each if I want, I think. Calculated risk. Can't buy them all. I don't have the Waddy Kyle Person money. Room, true. Yeah. No, no, I'm in the boat with you, Will. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I'd have the room if I probably organized things a little better, but the money, on the other hand, yeah. So, what was I going to spending money? If you go on FCL, if you want, there's the 4-pack of whatever, and it's $119.99 FC Toys. Then you can use the discount code, and I want to say, Matt would say it's like what 108 ish. So for the 4 of them, so I would get that deal if you're thinking one of each, because you get the red Saturn in that 4 bundle. You get the red Saturn, Stars and Stripes, and Gilberg in a 4 bundle. And Crush, I don't know. My advice would be just pick one. That's what I did. Like, you either like the more purple or the more yellow, unless you want both. If you're big on, see it, but not that I'm not. I think Crush is awesome. It was just I gotta skin the cat when I can. Not literally. I love cats. All right. I'm a chatty Kathy tonight, like every night. Oh man, no, it's all good, dude. Yeah, time for Drew to win again, I think, Sizzle. They've kind of buried Cody. I think he's put some folks over, even as champ, it feels like, or at least not been as strong as a champ. Yeah, it does seem that way. Like your idea of just at least pre-ordering the one limited edition of each fig, unless you really, really want one of the other editions. Yeah. That's what with Nikolai. That was the like. I love Nikolai, but not enough to really need the black singlet variant this time. But and then the difference is in the Adrian. They had one was like the biker gimmick. And even though the other one was still the adorable one, it was like the leg warmers and just that whole persona. Yeah, it depends on the figure and the wrestler. Like, I'm sure all of us, And it's nothing against Nikita Koloff. He's awesome. It's just when I pictured him, it was like red with the, the Russian symbol or whatever at the time. Just be chill. I want to see Drew as champ because the matches Drew versus Sammy, I know they are both, but Drew versus Gunther, Drew versus Roman, those are the same matches Cody has had and it hasn't delivered. Sure. Hold on, let me just, except for Roman. Okay, I just want to get that all in there. No, I can see him I could see him become ill. I can obviously see that. So maybe it's a loss to Drew, but then there's got to be some sort of, maybe a heel turn would be good for him or something, or like he loses and goes away for a while and then like comes back with the fresh coat of paint, as I think it's Bruce Pritchard said. So like maybe that's the case. Should be the case, but maybe you should lose it and then not return, I guess, till Mania. And then, I don't know, I don't know, something. The wheels are turning, you can tell. They might be creaky, but they're turning. Honestly, if I had, this is slightly off. Honestly, I might have the money, but I look at my spend sheet of pre-orders already booked and getting a list about where to put them. Yeah. Hey man, no, that's only like vile. It's definitely vile. Valid. That's vile. No, it's not vile. It's valid. A valid reason. I think more than well, actually, it's a little of both. Who am I kidding? So. Even Drew versus Dragunov if you wanted to. No, I mean, those are all solid matches. I mean, I think they should because the problem is one loss to Drew that could be like, that could be it for him, really, because how many main events or championship matches can you lose? So I am sort of leaning on if I were to say one's going to win, I'd say Drew. At least I guess he should win. And then, all right, this is what I think. He should win. Cody should go away. Not forever, but take time with his family, do something, and then come back maybe for. Maybe Mania's too short, but you know they don't want him out for Mania. So I'm going to say he loses it, goes away, and shows up at Mania. Like, yeah. I don't know. Crazier things have happened. That's how the old bum would book it. I'm not a booker, but I've watched enough wrestling to like think I have an idea of what I'd want to see, considering I'm the viewer too. Yeah, the 4-pack looks good. Though of course I don't really like Gilbert and would prefer to sub in Crush. But of course that would be stupid on FC's part. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Luckily for me personally, and hey, different strokes, different folks, baby. I am a Gilbert fan. What's it called? I liked him from his jobber days, and I know that's not a representation of his jobber days. That's like the 90s, but in the Gilbert like thing, you know, the Goldberg imitation rather. So, liked it enough to be like cool, but yeah, I can see what you're saying. I actually was like, I'll get a 5-pack and I'll get all 5 of them and I'll just get one of the Crushes and one of the Saturns. But so I kind of split the orders. I got a 4-pack off of J and no, jeez, the 4-pack off of FC's site, and then I got the Crush along with the Nikita Koloff pre-order at J&J. So that's how I split it up. Because the Crush looks sick. I was like, all right, I need at least one of those. I know they made an original Kona one, but, you know, different. Yeah, the limited TRT Koloff doesn't do much. The regular edition in red comes with the chain and the headband. Even the chain looks a little suspect. So I'd order the red over the black. Yeah. Yeah, like for instance, like I said, some of them like I think one of the was Harley Bloody, and I was like, oh man, of course. So sometimes it's just you need the variant, and I got the regular one on that because I just love Harleys. But as opposed to I'm trying to think. Oh, one of the limiteds I said was Beverly. I got the limited one, but held off on the standard. Adonis, I got all of them. And yeah, in this case, I just did red for what's it called? So whenever they get down the pike neck, I think there's a Mark Merrow, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, it looks a little weird. I'm hoping there's like better photos, or maybe they tweaked a little bit, but it just looks a little weird. So I'm hoping that was just the images I saw, but like. And there's newer, better ones. That's what I'm hoping. So that's going to be interesting. If it looks good, then I might 3 Mark Merrows because he had so many different like outfits or wardrobes or whatever. So like that would be cool. But at the same time, when I saw the picture of it, I was like, Drew vs. Sheamus, take my money too. Yeah, no, that'd be a great match. That has been a great match. Definitely. Hey, what's up? What's to say? Hi, bro. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, knee? NEE. Hello, buddy. Unfortunately, I don't, or I'm not skilled enough, which is probably the reason. I don't have like language translator on here or whatnot. So unfortunately, I don't know what you said, but I appreciate the hi and I appreciate you watching. Hopefully, you're able to know what the F I'm saying. Drew vs. Gunther with Drew kicking his butt. Flalia. Yeah, that would be cool. They would tear effing house down because Sheamus is only McIntyre's wrestling soulmate. Like, actually, just be chill. Yeah, because yeah, they've had awesome matches, and I think we talked about it before, but that 3-way match with Gunther, which although I give him flack, I do like that match. I actually made a YouTube short about it. It's on my channel. It's like a minute wrap up or something. I used to do this. Claudio. Yeah, FC needs a 5 back, but again, they must feel Crush is enough to get you by himself. I think it's either that or what I theorize is the Hardys, Macho Man, and Crush are Series 4, and the new ones are Series 5. Like, the Crush is going to ship, excuse me, supposedly next week, whereas I think the rest of the set's slated for, like, March. So I think that would be, I believe, the reasoning. I just kind of was looking like, oh yeah, all right, Crush is the last one in the series, and they actually all have variants. Macho has a variant, Hardy Boys have a variant, and Crush has a variant. Where I haven't seen a Gillard variant. I don't know what the F that would be. Maybe just regular Dwayne Gill or Stars and Stripes. I'm sure they wore different outfits, so that's probably possible. And Saturn already has one, so I guess. If you use a code at J&J Figs, old J or young J, at least 10%. I think FC, either Kyle or Major, gives you 10%. I think, yep, those two. I think Fig Heel does as well. So, yeah, those 3, I believe. So, looks like major work on FC. Kind of cute. They tear the message, scratch that itch when I enter major. That's funny. And thank you for subscribing to Kyle Peterson's YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. Nice personal message. I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that now. Now that you mention it. Good point. Crush ships earlier. Fly the out. Yeah. Saying. Okay, let's get back to chill, because I truly believe that Drew can carry the company better than Cody. let's not forget that Drew carried the Raw brand in 2020. No, I like Drew McIntyre. I would like to see him win the title because I like him as a wrestler. Like a wrestler, he's awesome. You know, like he's like a big dude. He's got the whole accent and the things, and he can be kind of like he's good on the mic. He's like a between legs, that's his own story, but he's a stiff wrestler, and that's cool. So yeah, no problem there. Like. In 2021 too. That's why I want Drew to win. Oops, hold up. If he doesn't, I'm gonna lose it because that's basically make Drew a jobber, says just be chill. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was saying. I'm like, he kind of has to win, or like it's gonna kind of bury him, you know? Like, what else can he do? Challenge for the U.S. title. Like, he's not ever going to be it. How can he ever be taken seriously as a main eventer? So that's why I'll just say, because I didn't hear anything about him leaving or anything, so I'm just going to see he finds a way to win it. Maybe Cody wins it back. It's something stupid or whatever. Shizzy Ross, what's for dinner? Oh, man. I already had some... Well, geez, for the Italian guy, spaghetti and meatballs, so good stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah, it does feel like Drew has lost a lot more lately than he's won. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Hey, Roddy, what's up, man? Did you guys notice if those Crush figures from AFC were different molds? Yeah, well, I think one of the hands is doing the shaka bra. So crap, not off the top of my head. I think that was the Crush the Mr. Perfect action or whatever. Well, either way, I know at least one of them is different, and the face is different. I'm sure the face is different. I'd have to look at it again, but I'm like 90% sure that it's a different face. I picked the more yellow one, because they're all, like I said earlier, yellow, purple, orange. I picked the more yellow one. I want to, but money-wise, you know. The picture is slightly different, but I think it's just a repaint on the Crush. Or maybe. I flip back and forth from each page, and the fig shifts a bit, but that could just be the angle of the photo. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe the scan is the same. I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is the hand change. And obviously the paint, the repaint, but you know what I'm saying, as far as molding the Shaka Bra. I don't know, I just like doing that. Yellow one looks bigger when flipped quickly. Damn, sounds good, Shadows. Hell yeah, man. That was for the spaghetti and meatball. Where are we going here? Come on, come down. Alright, just be chill. Damn it. Alright, just be chill. Hell, even Drew versus LA Knight could be a solid match. Drew can put on a good match with anybody. And I'm going to answer that, but real quick, Ross, what's FC? That's figure collections. FC Toys. They make retros. Do I have one around? Of course not. Oh. Like, this is FC Toys. Figure collections. Actually, these two. Well, I do have a few of them. And then there's the Hardy Boys. Doom, 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 doom. and so on and so forth. But anyway, as far as just be chill with the Drew versus LA Knight could be a great, it's just summing up your words. Yes, that would be a great match. It's really one of the points that I'm sure a lot of people have made, but also burns my cheeks is LA Knight was like really, I mean, not that he isn't still, but was like really over at a point where it just seemed obvious for the world title. And it was just like, no, not to laugh at it because it sucks, but it was just like, nope, not going to happen. So yeah, I don't get the whole LA Knight, like, keeping him down type of thing, It's obvious how popular he still remains popular, but I think you know what I'm talking about. I forget when the time period was, but it was like he was at his height and he was so over as crazy, and they can give him the belt, or even did he even get a title shot? I think Yellow Crush's arm was just twisted up a bit higher, and his left arm was twisted down a bit lower, but I think it's the same mold from the previous series, at least. Figure collections. Oh, okay. Oh. Oops. Oh no, the green screen already. Shit. There's gotta be a way to turn this. No, I don't want green screen. Oh, I did it! Woo! A little bumming up. I figured it out. It only took 3 months. I'm getting good. Thought you meant in series. Oh, okay. I'll check out L. I'll check it out, L. Thanks. Oh, okay. L was hoping you Ross with the FC. I'm over here analyzing photos. This is a brutal. Oh, you. All right, hold up. So you were doing the yellow and the purple of the new series. Yeah, no, those are the definite same. You've already figured it out, but yeah, I'm pretty sure what the evil crushes and the other one, the new ones. But I get it. Besides the paint, yeah, same thing. Let's stop talking Drew. MJF rather recently said that biggest regret on his entire career was not signing with WWE when he was a free agent because he wanted to wrestle Cena in his return. He should have, and it makes total sense. I don't know, maybe at the time he must have obviously thought it was like the right thing to do, but I'd question that. Yeah, I still could see him going there. I know, like, it's 5 years or whatever after, or 6 years, whatever. He was a free agent, 3 years. I don't remember, but at that time, yeah, he definitely should have went. Maybe a better late than never situation where he shows up would be cool. But yeah, he's not going to be able to wrestle Cena, obviously. Oh, really? MJF said that? Wow. Makes sense. Just shocked you would say that publicly. Yeah. FC. Okay, I think is the answer. Not sure the origin of the WSW name. Kind of funky. Yeah, wrestle some wrestlers. It's like... I guess just like, yeah, the lazy man approach. The figures aren't lazy, but yeah, the name kind of is a little funny. Damn, like that Heenan figure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a red one, and then there's one with black, and he's holding a microphone. I believe they're still available. If not, go to Epic Toys, and you go in the say section, and there's the more limited Heenan with the black outfit with the mic. That's like way at the bottom of the page. I'm all over it. I'm all over it. I think LA Knight could be pushed still popular, but they just don't know what to do with them. Yeah, it seems that way. Fly the L. I think the Heenan is actually Epic, maybe, but FC imported it to sell. Epic is a UK company just building out a US website. Yes, yep. But man, that sucks so bad. We never got Cena versus MJF or Cena versus Omega or Cena versus Adam Cole. Hell, even Cena versus Jay White. Technically, the Cole one could have happened if like there was an NXT thing, but the other ones, yeah. No chance in hell. Oh wow, so kind of like a collab. Oh, sorry. Okay, I gotcha. Good question. I don't know for sure if Epic and FC collab or just FC imported them like J&J does, or a bunch of foreign. Yeah, no, that's a good question. I actually assume they did work together, but now that I think about it, I never actually looked into it either. I just, I just thought, oh, yeah, that would make sense. Maybe they use the same. Hold on, damn it. All right, let's see. Let's compare. Let's see. We'll do Macho because they're both kind of naked. So here's Epic, Ric Flair. Here's Macho Man. Now there isn't a wrestler Macho, so let me get it so you can actually see it, not blurry maybe. So there's Ric Flair. That's from Epic. He comes with a robe too. Just I don't want to shortchange it. And this is Wrestle Something Wrestlers Macho Man. There's a scan of that. Even through the gloves, they do feel pretty similar, you know. Oh, there's a little black speck on you, man. This is disturbing. I'm gonna have to get something. What is that? Anywho, they look about the same shiny poo. So maybe they work out of the same factory, but they just I don't know have independent people behind it. I don't know. Just buy the things and go broke. So. No way they have jobber figures. That Dwayne Gill is funny as hell. Gilberg, definitely. If you go on Ross, if you go on the site J&J or KWK, Barry Horowitz retro, and not just one but four, and they're actually really cheap. They're like 16 a piece. So there's another jobber out there for you. I was hoping there'd be a variant Dwayne Gill is a jobber, like the Gilberg, and then a variant of Dwayne Gill as a jobber would be awesome. Let's see. Oh, Fly the Owl says Black Suit Heenan is 97 cents cheaper from Epic. Though I don't know any discount for Epic. Probably still cheaper at FC with Go Manager saving 10%. Yeah, with the discount codes, yes. Boss, Rasta Boss. That's really cool. I see. I'm wet behind the ears with the figures still. From what it's made out of to different companies, etc. Nah, man. I mean, not everybody is crazy about figures as us. It's a very obviously growing habit. You know, when I say us, like some of your other characters, like a Fly the Owl or Waddy or even BBA or whatever. You know, like we just have that obsession. Like, and you're the more famous people, like the Major, the like Kyle Peterson, Fig Heel. You know, what is the other? My Damn Toys. I mean, all these companies are just with people that have obsessions with effing figures. So it's not, you know, and I'm not saying you don't love them either. I'm just saying the reason we know and this makes sense to us right off the bat is just a lot of hours collecting and, you know, watching our fellow figure reporters and figure reviewers and unboxers and such. I mean, I'm the same. I watch them too, you know. I'm catching up with Bum and Waddy, so I think Bum has definitely unboxed little epic toy figs. Not sure if he has the Heenans, but can search his videos. Yeah, I do have the Heenans, but I didn't do unboxing on my channel, so unfortunately that was pre-bumboxing days, which a lot of them were. Had I hung on to everything, I'd have like never-ending content. But I bumboxed them all alone by my lonesome, without even an audience. Can you believe it? The Barbarian from Epic is on Kyle Peterson's list of best retros in 2025 top 10. That one, on the other hand, I do have that one. And I will be bumboxing. Oh, bumboxing. We're 42 minutes in. We're doing good. All right. So, actually, speaking of Epic Cella, here is the bomb man. He's got his goggies. The goggles come off. Or do they? I thought they did. Oh, yeah, they're moving. They do come off. I really don't want to take them off because I'm afraid they won't go back on. He's got that, like, faux gorilla press half slam. I didn't just bumbox this. I'm just showing you it because what I am bumboxing is from Devil's Title Run Toys. And it's Wrath. His persona after Adam Bomb. So that's what will be a bumboxing, but I don't want to get too behind on the commenters. Vince McMahon, the greatest wrestling heel of all time. That could very well be true. I gotta give it up too for contenders on that, like Triple H, Hollywood Hogan. There's a lot of, yeah. But Vince, yeah, I mean, I know the personal thing, that's all gross and everything, but when you call a spade, he did a lot for wrestling, you know, so it sucks that he wants to be gross and stuff, but, like, he did make a lot of good wrestling stuff, so I'll just leave it at that. Anywho, back to Bommy Boo. Adam Bum, his name should be, but it's not. I'll do for sure. Yeah, that flare was really cool. I remember that unboxing, bumboxing, actually, right? Trademarked, all rights reserved. Why they all knows. You know who I like? Sid. Someone called me Sid Mark the other day on WWE Vault channel. I don't know what the hell that meant till someone else told me. Ross the Boss. Sid was awesome. I don't know. I mean, is he personally my favorite wrestler? No, but I think he's effing awesome. Actually, to be critical and be fair, I didn't like him as a face in ever, actually. Think about it. As a heel. Alright, before it gets too late in the evening, try not to put my thumb in the effing screen. They'll wrestle something wrestlers. Dark Side for you Family Guy Star Wars parody fans. So my wrestling goat are either Austin or Roddy Piper. Says just be chill. Oh, okay, that was Fly. He does like him some Piper. Those are both awesome. awesome choices. And talk about mic skills, Piper, Austin. I mean, does it get better than that? I mean, I guess that's up for debate, but it would be a good one if you're talking about Talkin, Rowdy Piper, and Austin. Definitely top two, like up there. I'm not saying better or worse. CM Punk. There's a lot but yeah, Austin and Piper talkers. I mean, they're in ring work. Austin was actually a very sick wrestler as like Stunning Steve, like as far as in ring work. But he got them knee injury. Got them damn knee injury. Damn it. Well, hell, I got that dang knee injury. Oh, almost. I'll get better. But Austin, of course, is a great pick. He was just never a number one fave. Yeah, I agree. He was definitely awesome. Barry Horowitz, that was my guy, says here us. Yeah, go over to KWK or J&J. J&J, there's discount codes. And it's based in the U.S. Nothing against KWK, but I mean KWJWJ. Oh, there's all W's everywhere. J&J figures, if you go to them, they're based out of the U.S. They're like the distributor for KWK. And then you can use discount codes there and pop yourself a Horowitz. They're only $16 a piece. So the KWK Berserker is also on Kyle's 2025 retro list. He also complained about the helmet won't stay on. I know, Bum Bucks too. Yeah, only complaint. Only complaint. Everything else was awesome. The helmet, yeah, that sucks. So that one's actually pretty cheap on J&J too. It's like I think starting at $25 a piece. So if you go to J&J, you can catch up on some KWK figures real quick and cheap. Like Max Moon is cheap, and which I haven't unboxed yet. Which reminds me, what the frig happened? Oh, there we go. And technical difficulties. All right, let's see. Yeah, KWK is a foreign company, and I think they're yep, man importer JWA. Oh, damn, Berserker. Huss, huss. Oh, man, I gotta look at that video for sure. L Berserker. I sure love Berserker. Sure L love Berserker? Okay. Sure L love Berserker. Man, I suck at reading these. Just be telling about, I've seen a few of them. I have, though, and it'll be coming back this year. Ran a fig fed of my own. It wasn't exactly stop motion. It wasn't pictures. It was maybe like something in between where, actually, I can show you an example. Like, here's Adam Bomb, but my hand's not in the thing, so this is him walking. And it would be a long shot. I would frame it, too, so this would be him walking, and you wouldn't see that blue like I'm sloppily doing now. So stuff like that, if I have a good one that I can do an easy imitation of, like, well, brother, this is demolition. Is that even good? So anyway, like that, and then he would be like that. Rah! Something like that. Or, hey, Big Daddy Cool here. Alright. Damn it. I gotta unbox, or bumbox this, excuse me. I'm messing up my own terms. So, this is TRT. This is Wrathy, baby, when he went to WCW. They haven't, I don't think, made a figure the in-between thing where he had like a full, like, more dude, but then he kind of became like a semi-Goldberg, and then he got flattened, remember? So, good job. So we're gonna bumbox this baby, and I am putting my fingy all sorts of places. Here we go, off the card. Baby, there he is. He's looking intimidating. He loves that mustache. Here is the figs, and I've unboxed them all. There's the little drawing poo. and a little Cody poo. So there it is, and you get this little, if you want to put your phone to the screen or put your hand to the screen and touch on. You might want to do that too. So he's in his plastic. He pops out like an animal. All right. Here's the first little look-see. There he is, all the glory. Spin him around, working it for the camera. There's the back. Here's the booties. There's the bottom of the booties. So let's joint test it up. He's got the long hair, so the head's just doing a little like, I don't think so. Then you got right arm. It's his left arm, because there was, I think, a question of the joints on these. Tight. And waist is tight. So, okay. So let's do actually a side-by-sider. So this was either the Dying Days of Cella or Epic. I should have actually thought about it. I got limited spacey poo. So it's Atom Bomb and Wrath side by side. Now I'll do the measuring here. Well, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, here we go. So I will say this Wrath, he shrank when he went to WCW. If you're going on the Epic Cella scale. Now, what I like to do is, where's that effing Hasbro, baby? Here it is. So this is the OG. So this is what the ultimate, I could compare to mines and everything, and that's just boring. So here's Hasbro. And you know what? It's not too bad. Let me make sure I get their footies, their booties there. Now, what I will say, if you look, is actually happened with the Danny Davis. Now, I'll have to look back. Maybe Rat's a big-headed individual like myself, but the head looks pretty big. The Danny Davis one that I should have brought up here. So the head does look a little big. Does it look like him, though? Yeah, I can tell that's Wrath. Tights look good. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. I mean, it had this yellow claw prints or whatever. So there you go. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I had to take a little bit to get used to these. In the Paul Orndorff, I bum boxed. I was a little more critical, and then I looked it over and realized that it's a pretty damn good figure. So I put that in this category. My gripes, my honest gripes. Gripe is the head size. Now, if I go back and I look and Wrath has a gigantic head, then I apologize. It looks big on here. So, and that's me saying that, so I'm telling you. Let me get back over here. Okay, let me, oh, there we go. Pick fed, oh, that was what I was talking about. Okay. Flydale has all for the Horowitz, which I also, and then that sweet category. Let me check it out. Barbarian, 100% agree. Waddy, yeah. I've yet to unbox that yet. I've been admiring from outside the box. Oops, okay, Fly the L. I think I skipped a few of the J&J Fig exclusive KW because they're too expensive for the value, like $40 instead of $16. Well, the friggin' secret usually is, and this only works if you want all three, but you do them in a bundle deal. They'll come, excuse me, to the same price, I believe, with the discount code when they have those bundle deals. But the trick is you need to want all three of them because, you know, still. So with Flash Funk, that was easy. I was like, I'm getting all three of these puppies. And that's what I did. But I got the bundle and I did the whatever on top of it, and it was free shipping and it was less. I forget what it came out to though. I should have maybe $85. It sounds right. Atom bomb. Yeah, Ross knew it. Oh yeah, there's an epic. You got the glow. I do have the glow in the dark one. I was trying to fit, but I forget where I put it. So I was like, well, at least I got the reg one. I'd have to turn out the lights. Maybe on a future episode, I can charge that puppy up and I'll just glow here. And then I'll put friggin' Oz with them and we'll just all have a party. Let's see. Vince as a heel was a complete act and happy consequences of the Montreal Screwjob. Yeah, the famous story, as I'm sure a lot of you know, he thought he was going to be the face in that. Like, he thought, like, people would side with him. Like, well, I'm standing up for the company. So they thought, like, he was going to be, like, a face in the whole thing. Oh, man, Barry Horowitz figures are cool as hell. Yeah, they're Vincey Pooh, apparently, allegedly. Means something else. Yeah, he does. He was also the original inventor of the Big Rubber Dong series. Surprised that hasn't caught on. Alright. Waddy, are we sure there wasn't any Rush figures on the top 10 list? Chris Van Vliet? Anyone? Oh, jeez, man. Rush. Oh, man. I've decided with this new year, I'm not going to rant on them anymore, so. But I think we all know how much I love them. I love when I order things, don't get them, and that's what Rush is all about, so I'm just not going to talk about it. Too soon, or in Rush's case. Waddy the Legend. E-Ross is a fan of Fly the L, and Waddy, as we all are. Fly the L, I'm sure Rush will have some figs on Kyle's top 10 retros of 2025. Maybe the French Angel, or what was the others? I do like the Roadblock figure. I'll go to as much as I diss them, I love the Roadblock figure. So if you can't say anything nice, I really like the Roadblock figure. And you know what? I even don't mind the French Angel figure. The Lyrisco, though, is a hot pile of garbage. Or not hot, like a lukewarm pile. I don't know. Rotting garbage. There we go. Figures are better than these. Well, that's interesting. It's a good match. Where are our spellbinders, dang it? Yeah, I hear you, Waddy. I'm actually on that list, and like I said, hey, I still ordered them, no matter what I say. I have freedom effing speech, baby. So, whatever I said, he's just gonna take it like a good boy and still send. Dang, that's tough for us. I do like both figs and mayonnaise. What? Oh, Chris Dreyer has entered the building. Friday, figs look great on the shelf. Mayo, not so much. Oof, yeah. That's what you'd put the Rush figures next to, a rotting thing of mayo. Although mayo tastes great on a sandwich, figs not so much. It's an interesting comparison. I've never thought of it that way. Do I like figures better than mayo? The answer is yes. And that's an easy one, though, for personally. But hey, some people love their mayo. You never know. Mayo on figures would be very gross. I bet someone out there collects condiments. Oh, like the little ones from like restaurants. Like, oh, I get a rare relish. Just be chill. Man, Bala is also one of the greats too. For sure. Wait, I forget what that was in reference to. But, no, cool. I'm Waddy. He loves mayonnaise, so he might be thinking about which one. If you had to live without figures or without mayonnaise, which one would you choose? Waddy probably ate mayo sandwiches. Can you concur with this, Waddy? Oh, he loves ranch too. Oh, man. You Ross using the Lord's name in vain, as some people might say. Be careful, Ross. Probably hates ranch too. Oh. You can't have a sandwich without the mayonnaise, says Waddy. So how about the double... Oh, after mayonnaise, I just read, so what about the double dog? And I'm like, wait a minute. Collar match says just be chill. On the subject of mayonnaise, though, to kind of put a cap on that, or put the lid on that mayonnaise jar. On certain things like it, I'm not like heavy person, and I like he put it on a nice good amount of mayo depending. I don't like it on a steak and cheese, and I know that's not popular, but I just like steak and cheese, or maybe peppers. I'm trying to think what mayo, maybe like a bologna sandwich, or like sometimes it's good on the Italian. Although I mostly will probably... Actually, no, I'd get the oil on that one. I don't know what I like mayonnaise on. Maybe certain... I don't know. I guess I don't mind it. Oh, chicken. There we go. The McDonald's chicken sandwich. Now, holy crap. That with the mayonnaise. And, like, that's when it would be sometimes too much. I have to take the napkin and kind of, like, wipe some of it off. But when you had a amount, or for me, a good amount on it, it was really good with that effing McChicken. So the jury for me, my jury, I'd say, not bad. Double dog collar, man. Okay. Damn it. All right. I'm bad at these things. I will make a note. I'm making a verbal note that I have to watch the effing dog collar match. It was FTR. Oh, no. F versus... Shit. It wasn't Young Bucks, was it? You'll tell me. I know you'll tell me. I'm drawing a blank again. Dang it. Still need to still watch it. Yeah, I hear you, man. My brain immediately forgot after that chat. I hear you, Al. Yeah. Ranch salad dressings, blue cheese will all smell like... Hey, Ross. Oh, now blue cheese, he done something now. Buffalo chicken with some blue cheese, I'm down for that, you know. I love buffalo by itself, though, too, but it is effing good with blue cheese, let me tell you. I'm a blue cheese fan for sure. So, the smell of it, I try not to smell it, and I hate feet, so I'm never going to smell it or try to smell it ever again in my life. That crush looks a lot different than the new FC crushes. Fly the L, yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, it's gotta be different. I agree with you on blue cheese. Hate it. Oh, look at that. Blue cheese not like her. It's okay. I love cheese. Ever really smelly, even really smelly cheese. Hey, to each their own, man. That's all good. Waddy, sometimes you need dipping sauce for your pizza crust. Ergo Ranch. Yeah, no, it is actually. You got something there too. I do like it in the crust sometimes. Dipping the crust in it. I do remember doing that. Funny, I don't know who that chose blue cheese with wings instead of ranch. What the hell? Oh, I'm one of them, baby. I don't mind ranch. I do ranch too, but I prefer blue cheese. That's just me, man. Garlic sauce, Waddy. You roast a bus. Now there's another great one. Nah, ranch all the way. Waddy is on that ranch. He's on the ranch. He's like a rancher. He's so much on that ranch. All right. Yeah, ranch is good for pizza dipping too. Yep. You ever try French dressing is also good. Oh, and he also said that's also good. For pizza though, I never tried French dressing on the pizza. It's interesting. I have tried obviously the ranch, like I said, but your us is getting sick with all this talk. I can see the emoji. Us is also good. Only thing that makes Papa John's edible. Oh, I love the garlic sauce on the Papa John's is wicked good. Oh yeah, Atom Bomb. Chris likes his Atom Bomb. He's a fan of the man from 3 Mile Island. Though I think they've ruined their garlic butter sauce. Been a while since I had Papa John's. Yeah, me too. But last time I had it, they had it, and it was really good. Nah, I can't knock it till I try it. That's my motto. You're us. Let's see, Waddy. I don't think anything makes Papa John's edible. Chris. Wrath, I mean. Yep. One more time for all the fans. There he is, baby. Only gripe, like I said, I think the head's a little too big, but I'll look back at pictures, hopefully nude ones, and I'll see how big the head is. TRT Wrath has a nice rack. Whoa, baby. Oh, yeah, he's popping. Those pecs are popping out. He's ready. It is pretty nice, though, I agree. His bum's nice, too, so I might have to watch more Wrath matches. For the wrong reasons. Okay, sorry I went kind of off topic with the Mayo comment. No, it's all good. I don't mind talking about different things like that, like food and stuff. Those are all good topics. My two no-goes are religion and politics. I'm good with talking about that. Other than that, we can pretty much talk about anything. Will I want to talk about it? I don't know. But I don't mind talking about food. Food's good. Thank you, Ross. Doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. I think I have that Wrath carded, but I never bought another to open. It's actually not that bad, but what's it called? The head, like I said, that's my gripe. It was like that with the Danny Davis too. I like that figure, but the head was like gigantic too. Thank you, Fladio. Yeah, thank you, Fladio. I appreciate you. Mayo greater than Rush Figs. There you go. There you go. Definitely. All right. That is the case where they're better than quote unquote wrestling figures. Good point, El. Good point. I agree. How about mustard or mayostard? Mayostard. Oh god, I can't even. Maybe I should. Mustard. No, I'm not. That word's too hard. Look up Mr. Show with Bob and David. They have a skit about mayo and mustard. I'll check it out. Great show starring a young Odenkirk. He plays the Bob. David David is David Davis Cross. Might have also know him, David Cross. Okay. As a kid, we used to mix mustard and mayo. That's not bad. Like I said, I don't know, bologna and cheese. I used to do that. Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. I don't want your precious mayo to spoil. Your Ross is puking on that one. The Jimmy John's Italian is good with both oil and mayo, and I'll even add horseradish. They started offering. I love horseradish. That's another good one. Like, after was it? Oh, Burger King with the chicken nuggets or tenders or whatever. No, that was with the onions. It was the onion ring sauce, which I think is the one I'm thinking of, is horseradish. And holy crap. Because I'd get nuggets and I'd ask for onion sauce. Oh, man. Good times. I'll wait for the triple dog dare you collar match. Or the flea collar match. Briscoes. FTR versus the Briscoes. There we go, damn it. There it is. Ring of Honor final battle 2022, it looks like, says L. Blue cheese more than... Why you gotta ruin a perfectly good chicken sandwich with blue cheese? Oh, no, not chicken sandwich, no. No, I wouldn't do that too. Not with chicken sandwich, actually. That's definitely a food I wouldn't put blue cheese. I do it with buffalo wings, though. Well, I'm not against it, actually, on a chicken sandwich. I hadn't thought. I actually, on a chicken sandwich, prefer ranch. But with buffalo wings, I do like a little blue cheese, just occasionally. Although I can eat those plain, buffalo tenders. I love those. Those are all good. Well, you're really hating a field day, flooding the messages, eh? Is it a day that ends in a day just for you? I'm a chatty fly. Hey, love with the praying hands. Thank you. Bomb over here liking the Patriots and blue cheese. Can't tell which choice is worse. Hey, man, I get you. It's all good. It's all good. I understand. Appropriate. Ever try PB and blue cheese? Oh, fly the hell, that's nasty. I know you're joking, but damn. Ugh. Your ass is shaking his damn head. Wow, Mr. Shadows is far back behind. Wrath is at least two tool player. Rack and bum steering. Reading messages. I think Bum is still in 2025 or side of the messages. No, if he's in 1899. Party like it's 1899. If he's in 1899, then he's only slightly ahead of Russia's fixed schedule. I'll try to be quicker. Hold up. Is this the longest live ever done? Holy crap, maybe. I already ate dinner. We're getting hungry again. Just got to the keeping of blue cheese to lose my appetite. Like thinking about baseball and having relations. If you know. That's awesome. Oh, man. All right, guys. I appreciate you. And this is probably one of the longer ones I did. But we got to do the Atom Bomb, Math, Bum Boxing. And would I recommend this figure? Definitely. You can look to see if they have damaged carding if you're going to open it anyway. And you get a little dealy poo on there. I think it's really good. The head could... My criticism would be the head could be smaller. I've said it a lot, but that's my criticism. So, that's that. Be doing the live stream Sunday. Most likely at the 7 p.m. time, but I gotta recheck the schedule. And if anything changes, it'll probably be either earlier or most likely earlier in the day, but I'll put a time. But for now, it's 7, so catch me there on what's it called, Sunday Bum. That's what she said. Alright, the longer ones I've done. Giggity, giggity. Oh, man. That's awesome. Friday and Waddy. That's a good one. I did say that. That's awesome. Oh, man. That's pretty good. Alright, y'all. I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everyone stopping by, commenting, the whole thing. You know, Waddy and Fly the L and E-Roast the Boss and Just Be Chill and anyone else came through that was cool. I want to say that thank you. I just want to say thank you. No, I'm just playing, but thank you. Hold on to your pocketbooks tight. It's scary out there. That would be my last message for the night. But the other one is, because I just happen to always say it, is keep the man.